chose that side, and that side in particular does have a little bit of a disadvantage because of how close the fence is. I think for me, right, I think the game plan, I've played Anouar before in doubles. I know that he has a massive forehand. So for me, obviously, I'm going to go for my serves and returns, especially in this first game, try to get those nerves out. And then also, I mean, just try to avoid that forehand as much as possible. Yeah, we'll see how this first game goes. Yep, feeling a little tight on that first shot for sure. Oh, I remember that. I remember the ball, like when I hit the ball, it felt out, but then replaying it, I was like, holy shit, I think that might have touched the line. But I think it's one of those things, learning lesson for me, always ask the ref, even if you think it's close, right? I don't know why I didn't even ask the ref, but I'm just replaying it here, slow-mo, seeing. I mean, yeah, that's just on me for not even asking the ref or trying to get that repealed. So that just sucks, but whatever, moving on. Nice, keeping the returns deep, easy volley. I thought that one was out. It must have skipped on the line because I remember seeing a gap, but the ref overruled me instantly. So yep, I was like, my bad. Nice cross. Oh, here I remember he was about to call it out, but overruled himself there. Hit a serve out. Jeez. That's just so dumb. High into his forehand, trying a low percentage drop there. Again, that's just so dumb. God. Missed return. Not helping myself. Here, oh my God. So dumb by me. I mean, I thought my volley, right, was gonna be out. And I just see this man running. And then in my head, I'm like, there's no way he's getting to that. And I'm just watching as his shot lands in. I'm like, oh my God, like I could have easily gotten that. Lesson learned, don't give up on the play unless the point is over. So don't be like me and letting him make this spectacular shot. I had this whole court open. So yeah, definitely a learning point for me there. Just smiled. Good shot. There, I just kind of hit the return out of frustration, called a timeout. I'm like, oh man, playing super tight. Just need to recoup. I think in my head, I'm like, all right, just fight at least. Don't lose 11-1. Nice and easy volley. That's why I love timeouts. It's a good pass by him. You can literally hit anything with that forehand. It's crazy. Thank God for that net. Saved me there. Deep. Again, I feel like deja vu, right? I hit the balls deep, right? Moved up on one of his shorter return/drives. Again, it looks like I'm not really committing to that drive in the mid-court, and I'm just giving him an easy ball that he can easily just walk to and get the ball in his striking zone. And yeah, just not challenging him enough, you know? And then on this volley here, right? Same as the other point, I'm just kind of giving it right back to him instead of hitting an open space. And although I'm like taking time away from him, I'm not recovering back into the middle fast enough, and he's just able to hit that open space. So I guess for me, just watching back on this, I need to work on recovering to the middle after my volleys and making that extra effort on my volleys to hit the open spaces. I know it's tough because I haven't really seen this kind of pace before, especially in singles. But yeah, I think this is something I definitely need to train a little bit more on. Tried something new here. Slice return. Luckily, his body bag attempt went straight into the net. Some missed returns here. I mean, missed serve. Jeez. It's 2 missed serves so far. I guess, yeah, we'll look at the stats after. Let's see. And then unforced error, missed an easy volley. Forehand side. That was lucky. I don't know how I got a slice to dip below the net there. I don't know what he was going for. It was a very interesting shot. So far, 2 of my points were from his missed returns. So definitely serving big. 3 now. Serving big was paying off a little bit. There I'm going again for that low percentage shot to his forehand. Hasn't even worked the last 2 times I tried it. So again, deja vu, right? Like, same thing. I move up on a short ball, not challenging him at all. And then as I'm frantic and running up to the net, I'm not even setting my feet, and he's just faking that drive, making me think he's gonna hit it hard, and then doing a nice, easy, simple drop that is a clear winner for him. I couldn't even get a paddle on it. I think for me, for sure, like, I need to recognize when he's going to hit the ball, and when he does, to set my feet instead of just trying to reach the kitchen line. I don't know why I'm like in this dumb habit of like rushing up to the kitchen line as fast as possible, even though my previous shot wasn't good enough. Yeah, just something to note. Good pass by him. Again, I think I was trying to overreach there and hit the open space, but just spread myself out too far there. Finally getting the ball over. I consider that unforced error. I'm not sure what he was trying to go for there. Another missed serve. My God. Yeah, I want to see how many serves and returns I missed. And then just an easy volley that I missed. So before we go into game 2, we'll go ahead and look at the stats really quick for game 1. All right, for game 1, score was 5-11. I mean, he pretty much manhandled me, right? But I feel like these stats are very interesting. Okay, so forced errors created, right? We have 2 on each side. So both of us aren't really doing much to each other. And the unforced errors, wow, that's kind of high from both of us, right? We have 9 from him and 10 from me. I mean, yes, I know I was making a lot of unforced errors. He was actually making some too, but the score line is just super interesting. So I guess he was just, converting at the pivotal moments, especially on the serve, right? Because that's the only times when you can score. So I'm keeping track of winners as well. These are basically the last winning shot where there is no paddle on the ball. So he's had 9 clear winners on me, and I only had 3 on him. And these are for all points, whether you're serving or receiving. And then I'm keeping track of low percentage shots as well. It looks like he went for 3, right? I guess low percentage can differ across many different people, right? This guy probably trains every single day these different types of shots. So his low percentage shots might be different than mine, but I guess it's just from my gauge what I considered a low percentage shot. I think the 3 that I considered, right, that he made were all painting the lines anyways. And then it looks like I did go for low percentage shots, but I think these are only the ones that I'm counting are the last shot, right, that ends the play. So it's not the ones that are previous. So side outs, it looks like, so on the lost serves, it looks like he had 9 and I had 7. So it's not like I didn't have the opportunity to score. I just need to be able to convert. That's all. It looks like we both had 3 missed returns. And then I had 3 missed serves and he had 0. Wow. So it's very interesting. I think first game, we're both feeling a little tight, right? I think with him just having a lot more experience than me and probably, being better than me, right? Because I definitely need a lot more improvement. He was able to just take care of the game pretty easily. I think also this is his first game as well because he had a bye in the first round. And for me in the first round, my opponent actually didn't even show up, so it was a forfeit. So it's unfortunate because I really wanted that game, you know, that warm-up game, and wanted to earn my way into the second round. But I mean, it is what it is, right? I'm not trying to complain here. And then additional stats that I like to keep track of too are my missed shot types and then also my winner shot types. This way that I can just see from, you know, my passes, volleys, drops, drives, returns, and serves, like what I'm missing and what are my winners, and just a gauge to see what I need to work on. Because I think in this first game, right, I have 3 missed volleys, and I remember all 3 of those volleys. One of them was on the forehand side. That was an unforced error. I mean, it was in my strike zone. I could have easily just kept it in play. And then 2 of them were on my backhand side where I was trying to volley it, like slice volley it. And I think this is something that I've always already known. I need to improve on my backhand side. I can't always just do a slice volley because it's not aggressive enough in my opinion. I think I definitely need to work more on my two-handed. It's just tough to reach those balls with 2 hands, but I'm seeing so many pros like using their 2 hands on their backhand side, and obviously they're being rewarded because it's putting a lot more pressure on their opponent. So that's definitely something that I need to work on for sure. But all right, let's go into game 2 and see how this goes. So now I am on the side where the fence is closer to the line. And yeah, let's get started. Anouar serving. And this one, I honestly think he Christian Alshon me. I remember this because I was all discombobulated and turned around. I guess that's another thing. On my backhand slices, I'm always turning my body around. And I've had multiple people tell me to stop doing that, but I just I just do it instinctually. And I mean, it helps me recover back to the middle, but I can see why that isn't efficient enough, especially in this case, because I'm too late to even see where his shot landed. But right when I turned around, I thought his shot landed out, but I hear him celebrating, like, yee, you don't hear it on the camera, right? But when he celebrated, I was like, fuck, like, I'm pretty sure that was out, but I wasn't sure. And then I'm just taking way too long to even say anything. And then, I mean, at this point, I was just like, it's too late. So I was like, whatever, just have it. Lesson learned, call it out and just, you know, let the ref overrule you if it's wrong. That one was out. Maybe that was in his, you know, head. Ball don't lie. Nice cross-court winner. Finally getting some winners on my side. And just a dumb low percentage shot right into the net. And then missing easy drives into the net. Sheesh. I mean, that one, I know I kind of mishit the volley, but I was pretty happy with how low I kept it. And then just look how low he's getting for this shot. And then with a little flick of the wrist, he's passing me cross court. And I'm not even able to get a paddle on it. So just a clear winner for him. It's crazy. Just going to the next point. Just trying to keep the returns deep, of course. Finally, I kind of went for my, you know, mid-court second shot there and forced an error out of him. Nice, another cross-court winner. Gaining a little momentum here. 2 missed returns in a row. I think that happened in game 1 too. He's going for a little mini towel timeout. Might as well just go to my towel while he's taking his time. All right, 4-3. Your boy Ed is up by 1 point. I mean, it's just dumb. I mean, mini towel timeouts, use them. And then there, I know it's not really helping me to do a little slice return and giving him all that backspin so that he could just whale a forehand. But I think this is just another instance where, like, I'm anticipating the ball, right? All I had to do was just keep the ball in. I mean, he's already off the court. I think the pace was just a little tough to handle, though. Again, I mean, you see how I look at that shot? I'm like, wow, because that just painted the line. I was pretty happy with that volley, right? Kept it low, and then he gets low again with that forehand and just little flick of the wrist again. I think I let it go just because I thought it was going to be out, or maybe it was out of reach, but it actually curled back in and then painted that line. Just really good shot. At that point, I can't really do anything, right? Just move on to the next point. Don't get mad or bask in it. Goes full body bag there. We go into a little scramble. And then there I get a winner on cross court. I mean, for this point here, I think he should have definitely won that point. I think there were a few shots where he could have probably won the point, but I just stayed in it. And then also I just wanted to bring up, I feel like this has been done to me a lot by other higher level players, where when I'm in this position, right, out wide, instinctually, I think Anouar obviously is going to cover the line, right? My body is not even facing the court, but it looks like my only option is down line, and that's the easier shot. But a lot of the times when I've put my opponents in this position, they've always gone cross court on me and gotten that winner because of how much open space there is. So yeah, the shot that I went for is definitely lower percentage, but I mean, it's worth the risk, right, at that point. So this is definitely a shot that you guys should try to learn. I think that point gassed me. I'm like breathing over there, breathing hard. Nice, getting my drives over finally, just keeping the ball in play, making him work. Another missed return by him. And I would say unforced error there too. I think he could have easily kept that ball in. It wasn't anything crazy. And then there, I mean, unfortunate. I mean, I know his shot kept me really back, and I mean, that's the thing about playing on this side. Of course, I hit the fence, right? Jeannie Bouchard's tits right there. Just kidding. I shouldn't be saying that. But I mean, that's just unfortunate. I mean, I think I was going for a low percentage drop there. Hit the fence. Was pretty upset about it. Who knows if that ball went over, what could have happened, but just sucks. You know, I was hoping to gain a little bit more momentum and some more points, because yeah, I mean, 7-5, 2-point lead against someone like this is nothing. So and then of course I missed a return. Nice, Ed. Great job. Thank you, fence. Appreciate you. And there's just super good passing shot by him. I mean, I was trying to target his backhand a little bit more, but his 2E from the baseline is actually good. And I think a lot of times when I was going for his backhand, he would just run around it. In this case, for me, I was like very happy with that return. Lofted it enough to give me time to get to the kitchen, and it was deep enough where, you know, it put some pressure on him. And then he looked jammed on that shot and was just able to pass me on the same side that I was on. So I don't know, for me, I obviously need to work on my anticipation a little bit more. But that, I mean, really good shot by him. That was just a clear winner by him. I just need to be better. I think that's just it. I need to be better, right? At this point, 7-7, I call timeout. And I'm just thinking in my head, like, okay, it's all good. You know, he's making some good shots. Let's just slow him down a little bit and see what I can do. And it worked out. He actually ended up missing that serve after the timeout. And here I'm going into a little baseline battle with him playing tennis, which is honestly such a mistake. I don't know what I was going for there. I think I tried to roll it and then slowed my paddle head speed there. So just commit to your shots, y'all. Here, so lucky. I think I just turned a bad shot into a good opportunity. That slice was god awful, and then for him, you know, I've seen him just wail that forehand. So for me, I was just already bolting to the open space, and then all I had to do was just keep the ball in. Serve was out. I actually asked the ref this time, but no, didn't get the overrule. But thought it was close. Oh my god. And then returning, I guess this is another thing I want to bring up, right? this return into the middle. I think at this point, I've played people like Anouar, where if you give them angles, they will basically hit any shot, and it's just so much to cover because they're able to hit the cross court, and then they could also hit the down line, you know. And so in my head, I'm like, okay, let's just return hard in the middle, cut off his angles, and just, you know, that way maybe I can have a chance at the kitchen line. And then obviously going hard middle just makes your life harder because that space is a lot smaller, and I'm swinging so hard, and it's like all I have to do is just keep the ball in, right? I don't know. I think I'm just in my head at this point, and just a little frustrated for sure. Again, with the backhand slice volley, not helping myself out. Definitely need to work more on two-handed volleys. Going for a little mini towel timeout. Should have called another timeout. I think I thought we only had one, but I think we have two. But, yeah. So dumb, going for a low percentage shot there. I think this was like the same instance as before, right? I think he was actually kind of ready for the cross court again. Maybe, you know, because that shot worked last time, go down line, right? Make it easier for myself instead of trying to hit that low percentage shot, right? For me, I'm probably hitting it, what, 5 or 6 times out of 10, and that was kind of the ratio there, right? Now I'm 1 and 2 for that shot. I guess let's see if I can get a stop here. No, I don't even know if that drive is staying in. Just the pace was too much to handle, I guess. And yeah, I feel like for this game, let's look at the stats. It's definitely struggling on my volleys again this game. Let's see, stats for game 2. All right, yeah, this game was a little bit different. Definitely less errors from both of us. 7-11, so forced errors created. He definitely beat me on that one, right? He had 6 and I had 2. So he was definitely hitting better shots this time. Unforced errors, he had 5 and I had 6. So definitely less than the last game. It was a lot cleaner this game, a little bit shorter too. Let's see, winners. We both had 4 winners where no one touched the ball or had a paddle on the ball. Low percentage shots. It looks like I went for a little bit more this game than last game. I went for 5, and I think I definitely got a little bit. I got rewarded for some of them for sure. Scored more points than last game. He went for 3 low percentage shots, and he probably made them all, right? Let's see, side outs. We both had 4, so a lot less than last game. I think we were almost at 10, both of us. He had like 9, or I had 7. And then missed returns, it looks like he had 2 and I had 1, and we both had 1 misserved. Okay. And then for this game, the missed shot types, I'm looking, it's obviously the volleys and then the drops. Guess I was just going for a lot of low percentage drops, and I know one of them was the fence, right? The volleys, of course, I need to work on the backhand side. And then I think it was like the last 2 points where he went to my forehand and I wasn't even able to keep the ball in and went straight into the net. And then my winner shot types were all passes. Cool. All 4 of them. Cool. But yeah, I mean, overall, but I want to keep playing these tournaments and try to travel and play more singles and try to get better. So hopefully, if I keep training, keep putting in the work, and then also, keep track of these stats and smartly track them and work on the things that I need to work on, like obviously my volleys and then my drops on high pressure shots. I really hope that this process here that I have will help me get better and help me compete at a higher level. If this is something that you guys enjoyed, I'd appreciate any feedback or comments. Let me know like what I can improve on. Like don't like I don't care if you're harsh with me. You can tell me that I fucking suck, you know, because I know I do. But at this point in my life, like I'm really trying to understand and take in criticism and just learn from it. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Appreciate your time. And yeah, just, if you can, please give me a like and subscribe. But if I haven't earned it yet, I get it, you know. But yeah, have a good one, everyone. Thank you.